And just your response to the arrest of Peter Murrell this morning?
Well, it's a live police investigation, and of course I wouldn't comment on a live police investigation. What I will say, of course, is that the SNP has fully cooperated with that investigation. It will continue to cooperate fully with that investigation. And just on the weekend when I attended our NEC, our National Executive Committee, my first one as party leader, the action to come out of that was an agreement to a review on governance, on transparency, with external input, and we'll give the full detail of that in the coming weeks.
And when did you learn of the arrest?
This morning, after the event, and that's really important, of course, for me to stress, but much like anybody else, the detail of what is happening now is rightly not being shared with me. That is a live police investigation, which I will, of course, not interfere or indeed comment on.
This is the first full week of your time as First Minister. Your party headquarters is currently being searched, as is the home of your predecessor. It's not a great start, is it?
Well, I'm not going to criticise the police investigation or the timing of that. The police would have to, of course, investigate as they see fit, and that is appropriate and independent of whether that timing is convenient for me or not for me. What I'll be focused on is the priorities of the Scottish people. That's why I've been up and down the country talking about how we're going to tackle inequality, how we're going to substantially reduce child poverty. These are the priorities for me, and these are the priorities I suspect for the vast majority of the Scottish public.
And just finally, is this the real reason why Nicola Sturgeon stood down, and how will this damage her in the views of the public?
No, look, again, this is a live police investigation. There's question, obviously, as we know, Peter is being questioned under caution. Nicola's legacy stands on its own. Nicola's legacy, whether it's in relation to care experience in young people and keeping the promise, whether it's in reducing, tackling child poverty, there are many legacies that she can stand on, and I think that's what she'll be judged on.
But is this the reason that she stood down?
No, I don't believe it is. I believe her very much when she says how exhausted she was. I think anybody who watched her over the course of the pandemic, doing those daily briefings day after day after day, I think anybody could understand just how exhausting that is. So no, I don't think this is the reason why Nicola Sturgeon stood down.